Hey everyone. Okay, this is Greg again for another GenAI tutorial. This time we are covering Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. And it is here in the middle of the screen, and I am not signed in. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to go about this and how long it'll take to sign in. Hopefully it's quick. But I just want to point out that Copilot is one of the original Gen AI tools to go popular. And let's see how far it's come. I haven't actually used this in quite a while, so there might be a lot to point out here today. One thing I'm already noticing is that the very recently launched GPT-5 from OpenAI is already integrated into Copilot. So that is kind of interesting. Um, let's not jump ahead of ourselves, though, and let's first try to sign in and see exactly how easy it is. I am already signed in with Microsoft, so this hopefully will be easy. Awesome. Oh, now it's asking me to go to a completely different website because I have, okay, because I'm using it for work. So this may be different if you're not using your academic or college email. So please keep that in mind. But here we are to Copilot Chat. And Copilot for the masses might be a little bit different. So in the middle of the screen, we've got the Copilot prompt bar. We can add content to our prompt. We can chat with an agent. I'm not quite sure what that does. I'm going to click on that in a little bit. And then we can also use the microphone if we want to do voice to text. Feels like every app is doing that now, which seems good. And then we have a variety of suggested uh, prompts, including one that this is new that is connected to a slideshow from an English 101 class that I created. And that's very interesting. I guess because I'm connected to my Microsoft account and this PowerPoint is in my Microsoft account, it is just suggesting I might take a look. Um, and there are a variety of uh, additional prompts that we can expand to cover if we want. Oh, and there's even a prompt gallery. If we click on that, it's providing a lot of different ideas. That's nice. Um, the upper part of the screen, it looks like this version of Copilot doesn't actually have GPT-5. Thanks, college subscription. But it says it'll be available soon. I can start a new chat. I can see my data protection. I can look at a variety of settings and information. And then on the left-hand side of the screen, have the ability to search my chats. I can create a chat with an agent. So I'm wondering if agents are similar to GPTs. Yeah, I guess they are. They're customized versions, it seems like, that you can create on your own as well. But similar to Perplexity Spaces, you do not seem to have access to the whole world's set of agents like GPT, like the GPTs in ChatGPT. We have our conversations list here. We've got pages, and I'm not sure what pages are, but I'm assuming they're similar to spaces. Let's see what happens. Um, it looks like I have not created any, but maybe there is a way I can turn a chat into a page. And then I can create documents. So this is, I suppose, responding to Canva and other platforms, and I can actually create PowerPoints and workbooks, spreadsheets, Word documents using GenAI tools to help with the design, which is nice. And then there is the ability to access apps and connect apps to Copilot for workflow purposes, I suppose, including Microsoft and other apps. Let's go back up to chat. And let's take a look here. Okay, so when I click on the prompt bar, I do get some recommended ideas. I'm just going to actually click on this first one because it looks kind of interesting. Design an image of a drawing of a database in colored pencil. Place the database on a pedestal. Fascinating. Let's see what it does. This is an image generating prompt. So we'll have to wait and see how long it takes. Um, I'm not sure actually if Copilot is uh, slightly faster, slightly slower. I do not know. Um, but meanwhile, while it is working on it, it does say it might take a moment. I do have the ability to continue to add additional prompting below, and then similar to other tools, AI generated content may be incorrect is the disclaimer. So it is still going on and adding final touches. Design an image of a drawing of a database in colored pencil. I think it's going to create the database as in the icon, the popular icon for a database, which is a cylindrical tower of stacked, almost like hockey puck slices, um, which has always been kind of an elegant way of describing a database, I suppose. Probably rooted in some fact in terms of how the databases are organized. And it did generate that image. It is finishing up. If I click on it, I have the ability to download. Oh, I can add to a page. I'm not exactly sure what that did, but and then I can have a variety of responses to changing the image. I'm going to actually ask, what's the reason the database is cylindrical? And here it is providing its response. Historic influence, so it's referring back to the magnetic disks, simplicity and recognition, etc. Similar to other GenAI interfaces, I have the ability to edit in pages. We'll take a look at that in a second. Copy the response, share it, provide user feedback, or have it get read aloud. Let's see what happens when we edit in pages. So this is basically a word processing interface that is very, very minimal. Interesting. Okay. And then if we want, when we highlight, we can edit. Very fascinating. So I suppose Pages is just a new word processing interface, which I don't know, is very interesting. But it's not able to find my pages that I thought I was editing. So maybe I had to save it or something. I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look since we have a second here. Can I add to recent page, edit in pages? How do I can open in Word. Hmm. It does say that the pages exist. It's just not able to find them in the pages screen. So I guess there's actually, oh, there it goes. Now it's there. I would need to edit the title of that, I suppose, to make it be a little bit more descriptive, but there we go. New feature, I suppose, is creating beyond the conversation to the information object that is the page of information. That is the overview of Copilot, at least the Microsoft 365 Copilot that we have access to through the college. You might see a different one if you're logged into a personal account or not logged in. If you have any questions, please let me know. Reach out to the SEC library. Happy to help. Have a nice day.